What do I think of the future of podcasts? I think the space has gotten incredibly saturated since before I started in 2018, 2019. It was, I think, quite saturated even then. But now it's, oh my God, everybody and their mom has a podcast. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's actually more impressive to have a big podcast today than it ever has before. And I think the industry will only continue to grow. In a world of short form content celebrities and people being born overnight, I think that that for somebody to build a long form deep audience and not rely on that 60-second bite, 15-second bite, everybody can get a million views now without trying. But the hard part is getting millions of views on a long form thing of you just talking to people, because it doesn't hit the dopamine receptors. Just it doesn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? I think the podcasting industry at large will continue to grow, but I think it will be more and more difficult to have a successful podcast. And I think, we've seen this for a while. Podcasts are not very rewarding, to say the very least. They're rewarding in the sense of you get to talk to cool people, you get to have great conversations, but they're not rewarding in the traditional social media sense, meaning you don't post something and it gets a million views just because it's a good video. It doesn't work like that. Unless you have a super guest. Like I've seen podcasts with President Obama that don't crack 100,000 views, let alone it's much more about the community building and brand over a long period of time. And people that do it right, hopefully will be rewarded for that. But I don't think podcasts are going anywhere, although I do think it's quite saturated. The same could be said for basically every good content medium. So I'm excited to see how podcasts grow and hopefully be a part of that growth.